Good afternoon. Welcome to our Wednesday webinar on B1 360 and the benefit it brings. Just a quick introduction. B1 360 is an add-on that Milner Browne have developed to work alongside SAP Business One. Some of the topics we're going to cover are the business challenges it helps with, its key features, the business benefits you'll get from this add-on, quick facts, dashboards, what the B1 360 provides, how it only uses a read-only user, one-click analysis, see what your customers are buying and providing good service. B1 360 provides a customizable customer dashboard for SAP Business One. Some of the business challenges you may be facing which this product can help with: access to business partner quickly and easily, provide all the information required to make business decisions, provide excellent customer care for all users within a company. Some of the key features: one screen for all your business partner information, so you can see everything just on one screen, quick analysis of sales and stock, customize your own requirements so you can have whatever fields you choose on screen, and navigate to transactions quickly. The business benefits: it can make quick and accurate decisions, make SAP Business One easy to use, and it only needs a read-only user, so that drives down the cost of licenses and provides an option to provide licenses to those users that wouldn't normally have one. Quick facts about B1 360: it gives a complete view of business partners in one screen, one-click historical analysis, and with the batch emailing add-on you'll be able to email your marketing documents out to your customers and suppliers. The B1 360 dashboard is a customizable customer and supplier dashboard, so it's also for suppliers, and it provides all the information on a selected business partner in one screen. So no need to click and drill down, as all the information is contained on the one screen. The add-on provides all customer contact information. You're able to drill down to open quotations, sales orders, invoices, etc. You can see all the transactions, aged analysis, last receipt dates, your turnover year to date for the business partner, ability to customize the screen, and much more. It also has a built-in message board for internal messages, so you can post any relevant information on product offers or company information. It also displays any user-defined fields, so any UDFs you may have customized on your BP screens, and this will be set up against your business partners, and you can select the fields by user, and each user can turn on or off elements of the screen to customize their requirements. With B1 360, a user can navigate to the most used transactions that they use in particular within SAP Business One, making navigating SAP Business One even simpler. There's also a document search where a user can search for any document in the system, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. B1 360 is a read-only user. So have you users that you would like to access SAP Business One but you cannot justify to spend on a full license? Well, B1 360 is also a read-only user license, so you can acquire the dashboard and ability to drill down to invoices, credit notes, quotes, orders, service calls, and activities with this add-on. It has one-click analysis, so it empowers users to quickly analyze any information on your customers. This information is presented to users in an easy-to-read format, ensuring they have all the information they need to make an on-the-spot decision. It also provides real-time customer sales by month or by year, and the information can calculate your GP, and it can be based on invoices and deliveries. The same information can also be provided for your receipts, cash receipts. See what your customer is buying. So with B1 360 you can see what products they buy most of or least, and see how many they are buying per month or what value, so you can get quick analysis on what stock they're buying. And you can also ensure you're providing a good service, because with the add-on you can quickly analyze trends in service calls, activities that you're providing your customers with, and you can have a full view of all the service calls and activities logged throughout the history. Now I'm going to give you a quick look at the add-on just to give you a feel for what it looks like in the SAP login. So here I have 360 open. You can also access it from the main business partner menu, or you can set it that the 360 window opens up as soon as you log into SAP. So there are a couple of settings and I'll show you where they are in a few moments. So I've just chosen ADA Technologies here as an example. I've called them in. So as you'll see the typical name, code, VAT number, emails, contacts and so on. You'll also see their bill too. All their information there. You can see when they're last received, their turnover and so on in the center of the screen. Up here is the last bulletin, the bulletin section that we mentioned earlier, where you can flag if you have any sales, promotions or anything on at the moment. You've got all your contact information down here from the business partner. As before, it can be used for customers, suppliers, etc. Over on the right-hand side, you will see all the account balances. So like the standard BP screen, you can drill in and see all the transactions that make up this balance. And you can see deliveries, orders, quotes, opportunities, and contracts. So the top ones are all in monetary amounts, and then the bottom two are the actual number of opportunities you've got in the pipeline or number of contracts you've got set up with them. You can also see their age analysis breakdown, and you can have BP remarks in here with any special criteria for that business partner. Over on the right hand side, you've got these quick access buttons to create any of the marketing documents and the service module documents. So for instance, if I just wanted to create a new order, it will pop up the sales order screen and it automatically populates the customer code because it reads I'm within that in the 360 screen. So it will give me the customer name already populated, and I just enter in my sales order as normal and add the document, and that will appear on the account. So it's the same. You can create a new opportunity, quotes, orders, deliveries, returns, invoices and credit notes in that manner. You also have the option to create service calls and activities. So same thing. And it's just let me know we have exceeded their credit and we have no contract on the account, but that's fine. We can proceed. And it will open up the service call screen. Again, it's auto-populating the customer and contact, etc. from the default of the 360 screen. We can then proceed to enter in our service calls, our activities and all the information and add that to the business partner. And that will save that on the account. You can also enter in new production orders and new business partners from within this window. Down here then you've got my activities and my service calls. So if you just want to see any activities or service calls that are on the system in your name, you can come in here and click that. So that's very important for a support desk to see what they have to deal with, what's in their name for the day. So they're quick buttons there rather than having to go out to the service module and run the reports from that list. And you can also do a document search, so you can search on any of those type of documents and call it up, so it's a quick search option. Now down here we have views that we can customize, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. We can decide what we want to view here. Do we want to see all this information, or we can restrict it, and you can obviously set it by user what you want them to see and what you don't want them to see. So here I have set up the recent transactions, so I can see all their invoices and credits. I can say show me the last 10 or the last 100, and I can say show me everything and open only and so on. So you've got some selection there. So I have my invoices and credits, my recent orders, I have my recent service calls down here and my recent activities. If you want to customize any of these that you would like to see, you just right click on the 360 screen, Select the 360 settings, and this will open up this window. Now you have to have the authorization to be able to open up the settings window. So this is usually done by the super user, and then you can pass it on. So anything you do in here you can set per user. So a few of the key settings there are auto open 360 when you log into SAP, so it automatically opens up for you. Escape to close out of the window, or you can just click your X, whichever you prefer. Drill back, so that allows you to drill into all your marketing documents that you see here from this screen. Display the 360 in your right clicks, etc. Lock any navigation. What that means is if you're searching customers and you want to keep just searching customers for the morning, lock the record navigation so it won't be searching between customer and supplier codes, etc. And then you can override your standard business partner master data window by the 360, so that when you click on this, 360 automatically opens up. So there's some general settings, and when you're finished doing all these settings you can say copy to all users if you wanted the same settings to be for everybody throughout your organization, but as I mentioned you can do it on user by user as well. Then you can go into recent lists and decide by user again what they're allowed to see. So you can auto tick, are they to see invoices, credit notes, service calls, etc. Are they allowed to auto open up all on a BP load? How many are they allowed to see of the last, and so on. So you can customize all that. And then finally you've got the show hide. So down here you say, is this person allowed even access the show hide tab, and if they are, what are they allowed to see? So again, you can copy to all users, so one fits all, or you can do user by user. And do you want them to see all of this information? So the balances, their orders, quotes, contracts, recent invoices, service calls, etc. On the right hand side then, these are the tabs that you'll see. So you see I have recent transactions user defined, I have them ticked, and sales, purchase, gross profit, but I don't have projects and credit control ticked for purpose of this demonstration. However, if you do have those add-ons from Milner Browne, you would activate those so you can search all your projects and all your credit information in the 360 screen also. Finally, down the bottom of the screen you can see if this business partner is active or if they're on hold for some reason, and you can also email certain transactions to your business partners if you have our batch email add-on, and that allows you to do auto emailing or set it up by particular criteria, so that will be a separate webinar. You can have a click here to see service call count, and that will open up a window, for instance, where we can see they just had one service call with us in 2016 in March, so it will total up by the month and give you an overall total per year of how many service calls they've had. You can also have a look at any receipts that you've received in, and you can have a look at your stock analysis. So in here we can see they've purchased item rainbow color jet for the amount, and it was purchased in March, etc. So you can change your date ranges there, and you can say whether you want to search by value or by quantity. So that will give you a quick analysis of what type of stock they're buying from you, etc. And then you've got all their sales history. So in here we can see turnover by doc type, so you can do it on invoice, delivery, etc. You can choose whichever ones you want in there, and you can see here the turnover for March 2016, and it will give you an overall total then for the year. So there are some of the key features of 360 and how it can benefit your company. Thank you for your time today. Please let me know if anybody has any questions that they would like to ask on the webinar that they've just seen.